to the Vampire Diaries After Show here on theStream.tv. My wings are crooked. I'm looking at myself on the screen and my wings are crooked. It's okay. So literally, welcome to heaven and hell. I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm the angel, though. Next to two little devils. I'd like to introduce you to my left, Brandy Zapata. She is joining us, filling in for Melinda Hale this week. I am Meghan Lamontagne, and to my right, the lovely Rachel Rollins. Woohoo! We are so sexy. Okay, this episode wasn't my favorite just because I feel like it was kind of a filler episode. There was some stuff, but it wasn't really anything like, well, there were some crazy moments towards the end.
It left us hanging.
Jo opened her eyes huge, and then we did get a little glimpse of Tyler, which we didn't think we were going to see Tyler until the future. But now he's finally sneaking his way back in there. But yeah, let's talk about the future scene, because each episode they keep teasing us with the 3 years forward. And we see Alaric in his house with these, oh my God, adorable twins.
So
his twins. And then Damon comes out of nowhere, and Alaric says something very specific. He says, oh, the fact that you're here must mean that someone died. So clearly we know, we also saw Damon in a coffin. He's gonna kind of take the same route as Elena. My guess is he's just gonna go, Elena bonkers, misses her, and is going to eventually want to fall asleep and not wake up until she does. But clearly we know that doesn't happen. Sorry, guys, I'm talking a lot. So what do we think? What do we think?
Well,
she's got it.
And here's the thing. So we only see the twins. So that, to me, says something goes wrong with Jo.
Yep.
And maybe they can only save the twins.
That's exactly how.
I mean, it has to be something with the stone, obviously, and Jo is not going to make it in somewhere between that 3 years. So I think she is probably gonna die.
That's a really good theory.
I 100% agree. The fact that they opened the show with the twins and then they ended it with her opening her eyes, Twilight way thingy. I was like, oh, this is totally setting it up that Jo's not gonna make it.
Totally. Here's my theory. Okay, 'cause this is kind of out there, but what if Alaric is just crazy and he was hallucinating the twins?
Oh my God.
And that they aren't really there, because I find it a little weird that they were laughing and making all this noise and oh, go help your sister find her pajamas, and then all of a sudden they just stopped, and then he got out the thing. It was just very odd.
And Damon didn't make any reference to them
You're
at
so
all.
right.
He didn't even like notice their existence.
You're so
That is
right.
a really good point, Meghan, because they've kind of been setting Alaric up.
I know, it's so sad. It's so sad.
She's all
I
over
just
here
have
like,
a sad mind, I guess.
No, but they really have been setting him up that he might be a little crazy of, like, you know, with the stone and how he's sneaking around and pretending to be drunk. Like, they are kind of hinting at he's losing it.
And he was like operating on that little baby doll at the beginning. That was so creepy. And he's like, oh,
so
operation's gonna have to
But
wait.
I don't think, I mean, I'm really excited that they used the stone to bring Jo back. Obviously, we saw at the end of this episode that she opened her eyes. However, they didn't give it long enough to see if there were any side effects with Oscar. I mean,
I'm telling you, there's got to be.
There has to be a side effect. There has to be, because Oscar was what, alive for like, I mean, less than a day, and he just went off on Ripper status. And I mean,
well, just that, all the visions that Bonnie's been having, like, there's so many, like, there's not just like, oh, you brought someone back from the dead with bad magic, yay.
You know what would be interesting? Really, really interesting. I was also upset that Oscar didn't even like talk this episode. I was like, oh, he's so
he
funny.
Just killed people. That was
he just
his
killed
only
people. But it would be really interesting if next week we saw Oscar have one of those scars.
Oh, and then that would maybe
Guys,
set it up.
I'm just full of theories tonight.
She's just like on a roll, the angel over here.
Oh my God. But you know, Oscar, his character's so great. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be on the show. Hopefully, again, we'll see him next week. I think he may have been the previews. I can't remember. But Bonnie brings him back to life. He goes on the loose. He goes Ripper status. He kind of bloodshed everywhere. And then Lily comes into the picture, and I sort of just found that scene in the woods really sad between Lily, Oscar, and Damon, because she just has so much love for her heretic family, and it's like, still, you know,
that little comment that Damon made of like, oh, I see why your favorite sons are the Rippers, and I was like, I laughed really loud first of all, but then I was like, I feel really bad for him because it's so true, like,
and she's even starting to kind of, I feel like she's gonna have feelings for Stefan, like start to care about him again, but Damon, it's like nothing.
What makes you say that?
Well, because
I agree with you.
Yeah,
but
from the 2 episodes, whenever she's learning more about Valerie and Stefan, I feel like she's like finally realizing, okay, you know, my son was hurt by this, and there might be some emotions coming back towards him.
Totally.
but not towards Damon.
Even just the way she like was speaking to him in the woods, like it was very just like, don't you dare come back, or if you dare, and I was like, that's not very motherly, lady.
Right. No, exactly. And Oscar knowingly went away for all that time to get away from Lily. She doesn't really know that. But then you see her just like caressing his face, being like, oh, baby, it's okay. I know you just killed all those people, but you're going to be okay. But they want to... no, we're going to get into this later. But basically, Oscar and Valerie and Enzo, they're all against Julian. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. But I did want to talk about, okay, Elena's coffin is back. Lily kept her word. But at the very end, that little monologue that Damon had, and I know we had a couple tweets come through about it, but
I loved it.
It was so genuine. And I want to ask you guys, I want to throw this out to the panel, was it a hello or a goodbye?
I think it was definitely a goodbye.
Yeah, it was a goodbye.
We don't have to read the tweet yet because I know we'll get to it, but there was a tweet that we'll feature a little later on, but basically saying that they think it was a goodbye. And I mean, it felt like a goodbye to me.
And Tyler's taking her some 1,000 miles away, like, you know, Damon's writing in the diary. That was sad.
Yeah.
I kind of I viewed it as that I was like, okay, is this when he's getting ready to go to sleep, like in the coffin? Like, you know how we've had those flashes of where he's being awoken? Like the way that he's whipping out that special bottle of wine, like it's not like he's saying goodbye to Elena, like he's ready to shut down his own life, I kind of feel like too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I feel like that whole little monologue was for Damon to be like, I need to figure out who I am. Because he did that whole thing. He's like, am I a bad son? Am I a... He went through all these things. He's like, I don't know who I am. So until Elena's coffin is just removed. But he clearly said, my heart is in there with you. Like, I just need to explore me and learn who I am. And... Damon, as always, is just, his character is just so amazing and prominent that he just... Yeah, we need him to sort of let it go just for now. So we can get Damon. Hello.
Yes.
Let's hope. Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of weirdly... I love Damon, like the idea of it, but after seeing that moment, I'm kind of turned, and it might just be for like right now.
Which moment?
You know, guys, I might change my mind and be all about it next week.
Oh, the Elena moment?
But I'm just like, he's so broken. Like, he's so broken. He has no idea who he is. Like, you know what, as females, we're always like, don't jump into another relationship, find yourself, work out, find you, girl. I kind of feel the same way about Damon. Like, you know what, dude, you do you.
But I have to say, no, I agree with you, but I have to say, of any character in the entire show, the person that knows him the best is Bonnie.
That's true.
Absolutely.
She is the other half to him, I swear to God. She knows him. I love how we're talking about it like they're actual people. like she's the other half of him.
They could help heal. Like, she's the healing part.
It's so true, though. Okay, so then we had the Heaven and Hell dance. Oh my gosh. Yes, where we got our costumes. Thanks to Rachel. Oh my gosh, she was going all over Hollywood, like trying to get these like last minute. I keep trying to straighten out my
I kind of got on this little thing of, I saw they featured Enzo on the CW Snapchat, asking him questions and then all of that, and then that led me to like looking up a blog, and then I found these pictures and I was like, guys, they're doing a devils and angels thing. Well, that was a little last minute. And trying to find these costumes the day before Halloween.
But props to Rachel, because we look fab. I don't mean to toot our own horns, but we look pretty cute, okay?
We're having fun.
We're having a lot of fun. But yes, yeah, so there was the dance, and okay, freaking the lesbianists, they jealousy, whatever. But the main point of all of that was for Caroline to, you know, get that, whatever you call it, the spell lifted. Yeah. So her and Stefan could have that amazing moment together. Can we just talk about that for like the rest of the night? How sexy was that?
I was happy because remember last week when I was like, guys, I just wanted him to like go up and grab her even if he was gonna be in pain. So this was like, okay, you're making up for it, bro. Because remember we went through that whole season where he would always just like, she'd be waiting and then he would walk away, and she'd be ready and then you would think he was gonna kiss her and he didn't. So I was just
he
like,
always restrains himself. So this time he was like, no holds bar.
He was like bad Stefan. He was ready for it. But
Yeah.
I was just so excited to see Nora and Mary Lou go down. You know, nothing was stopping them, and clearly a lot was stopping them, Stefan and Caroline. But yeah, it was really cute. But I think the best part of that entire scene was when Caroline just wouldn't shut up. She was just like, but I know I'm overthinking, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like so cute.
Because that's what we as women do. Like,
Yes.
let's be real, girls. We know we're all that of like, hold on, we really need to talk about this. Should we put something in the planner? Should we plan this? What's our plan? And it's just so cute that he was so gracious about it, that he was just like, okay, no, kiss me.
Yes.
Yep.
But still, I mean, Caroline, that moment was amazing. But I really don't think the Valerie story is over.
I know. I'm feeling that.
And honestly, I kind of don't want it to be over. Not that I want Valerie and Stefan to get together at all, but I love the drama of it. I love the drama of it. I know that there's
kind of a new
more to be
triangle.
revealed. It's a new
It is.
triangle,
It's a new
and I
triangle.
just need that to fulfill this void that I have for something. But anyways,
And
okay.
especially what they did last week, of where we really thought that she was going to share like her moment with him, and then she didn't. Like, they were
That
letting
was
us
such
know
a
like
great
it's
moment.
coming, and then in the preview it's like where he's like, yeah, we're fine here, no big news.
I know that was bad. He should not have lied to her.
Oh no.
Men and their lies. Oh my God. All right, so yes.
Can we talk about Lorenzo for a second?
yes, and
what is his deal? Like, I feel like, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy?
You
Is
mean
he-
Enzo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was like, wait, you just
and-
my man.
Yeah.
His
But,
full
I mean,
name is-
is he
Well,
with,
that's his
is he
maybe his full
into
name.
Lily for real
I
though?
don't know.
I don't
Yes,
I don't know. He's hot.
he is.
Rachel loves Enzo.
I was loving this little like good boy, like I'm parting my hair in the middle, like combing it down thing. I was like, oh, okay, you clean up nicely.
But I'm really excited. Thank you for transitioning to that, because Valerie and Enzo are going to team up now and try to take down Julian, which this character still really is MIA.
Sorry, guys. It's all good. I pull up the YouTube comments because we're having like, and I'm like, there's sound.
It's all good. So they're going to team up and take down Julian. I do think that Enzo really has romantic feelings for Lily. And
I don't like that.
it's weird. It is
So
weird.
awkward.
But Lily is hot.
Like your mom.
But Lily is hot. Like, she is a MILF.
But
yeah.
still, it's his mom. Okay,
But no, not really his mom, though.
She created him or whatever.
No, but he's not a heretic.
Oh yeah, he's not. But he's
No.
still like, she's a motherly figure to him.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. How do you guys feel about the Enzo and Lily relationship? Do you think that Enzo is really just hiding something, or he's actually really in love with Lily? I mean, I say that he's really in love with it because he doesn't want Julian back,
Right.
and Valerie obviously doesn't want Julian back, and he just seems to be the
I
devil.
thought you brought up a really good point too, where you're like, oh, are they gonna have like a little thing now? I kind of had this moment
Yes.
where Matt and Valerie, that's her name, right? The
Yes,
evil
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
yes.
Valerie.
I was like, there was this weird thing that maybe like, you know how Vampire Diaries always does that like sexual tension thing of where like they hate each other and then they have this moment. Like, I thought Matt was gonna sit down and be like, yeah, I need a whiskey.
No.
Then he didn't.
No.
I was actually getting really nervous for Matt's character because we're just seeing him less and less each episode. However, now that Tyler is back, I remember the Tyler Matt bromance.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
I'm not mad.
yes,
Yeah.
no,
Like,
yeah.
I want that to happen again. How amazing would that bromance be?
Yeah, I mean, Matt needs somebody to
He needs somebody.
hang with, because I mean, he's all by himself, the only human.
Totally.
Yeah, Tyler needs to come back in the picture.
I'm
They can-
obsessed.
See, guys, I'm not the only one with
Mystic
the Matt and
balls.
Valerie thing, which sorry, totally ADD. I like tune out when I'm reading you guys' YouTube comments, but someone just wrote, poor Matt, he needs someone. See, that's
Yep.
what I was thinking. I was like, even though she's horrible and bad, look at Megan, she's like,
I'm like over here fixing my hair.
she's like, maybe me. But I mean, like, it's true. Like, they need to give Matt someone, even if it's a horrible killer or heretic.
They do. Poor Matt. He's lonely in Mystic Falls. All right, guys. Well, we are so excited to get to your comments. Make sure you tweet us using the hashtag TVDAS, and also subscribe to theStream.tv. Never miss an after show. And we'll be back after these brief messages. There we go.
You got it.
I got it.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, this is for you.
I love it. That was freaking
Oh
I didn't see any of this coming. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie.
I was like,
Kill him. Kill him. Definitely kill him. We're cool. Shade. Shade left and right, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, let's put your 2 cents in it.
Rubbed me the wrong way and the right way.
but you were like, well, we want to know what's going to happen.
That was killed.
We just want to say we love you all. Thank you so much for your support. You are all seriously the best in the world. Another beautiful summer at theStreamtv. Here we go, guys.
Thank you for being here. Peace out.
Bye, guys.
That gym is squeaky. Hey guys, welcome back to the Vampire Diaries After Show, and this is my favorite part of the show. We're about to take your questions and comments. So, Rach, what do we got going on over there?
Okay, so the first one we have is from our love, Tiago.
We love Tiago.
3 years from now, you girls think Damon will be able to kill those 2 little girls? Question mark. Okay, did we miss something about that Damon has to kill the little girls?
I think it was really confusing.
Don't kill the
No, I don't think
if they're even real.
I don't think
That's
Damon
true.
would kill those little girls at all. But it does bring up the question as to, okay, how do they come to be? Actually, that does make sense. They looked about 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
That would have to be their age, because if we're going 3-year time jump, they were about 3. And yeah, I don't know.
But I'm just really curious to know, Tiago, where did you get that he's technically supposed to kill them? I want to hear more on that.
To kill them. The only thing that I could even imagine is if it's something with the stone again, like you have to kill someone to bring,
or maybe it's like, maybe it's like the havoc that's happening because he brought them back to life. Now it's not good. People are dying, and that's why.
Right. And so you have to kill those people that you brought back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
it has to be a sort of a sacrificial type of thing. Either Joe has to go in order to keep the kids, or the kids don't exist and he's having regrets about that, and that's why he's seeing them. Who knows what's going to happen, but it's this storyline that's going to be super interesting, and I cannot wait to dive more into it when we see some more stuff.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay, so our next one is from @Bayman101. She said, or he, not really sure. Sorry, guys. I'm really bad at that. I just assume everybody's somebody.
No, I love your Twitter handle. I think I think you just developed that. I think I just started following you, and if I'm not, I will now. So Bayman101. Yeah, what do we got?
Got it. Okay, so they asked, so Damon finally wrote to Elena, but it felt more like a goodbye. Do you think the right's intention is to allow Damon to move on?
Yes, so this is the tweet that I was sort of referencing in the beginning. To me, it felt like a goodbye for now, Elena. I'm going to leave you in your coffin, and I'm going to figure out who I am. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he has to shut that chapter for at least a little bit in order to do anything. So I feel like he's pushing her away, and that's fine for now, so he can maybe heal, find someone new for a little bit.
If he's gonna if they're gonna focus on him healing, or maybe he goes rebellious or whatever, a hot mess. You know how Damon goes. He's either really good, because he made that comment in the letter too.
Maybe.
Yeah, he made that comment where he was like, I'm not good without you, or something like that. But my thing is, are they gonna give him someone that maybe he dates or he meets, and you know how Damon's always making out or whatever, something to help heal him if he's trying to get over her?
It's just such a long time to have no affection with somebody, and I think we can all agree, the TVD fandom, a lot of us had similar views. We weren't really missing Elena. Obviously we love Elena, but
the season's
her story
amazing.
was so, it was so completed, and it fulfilled us. It wasn't like there's a void somewhere. So we're good with that. So now we kind of do want to see what's up with Damon and see where his life takes him.
Yeah, and it's not like we're giving up on Elena, because I love them, love them. But I mean, we got 1,000 years or so, and I just want to see a little bit of old Damon come out of remember when he would go and do those cheap hookups?
Totally.
So bad.
And I think we have to be realistic, because who knows if Nina, I was blanking around, and Nina Dobrev is actually going to ever come back to the show. So we have to be realistic in a sense of, yeah, I do want to see Damon with someone else because I'm not sure she's ever going to come back to the show. So,
Yeah, like if they don't
you know
give
what I mean?
us, if they don't give us an Elena and Damon happy ending, I better see Damon happy ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I'm at, Julie. Okay.
Yeah. Get that, Julie. Do we have any other tweets, or is that all we really have
Do you
for
have
now?
any
Do you have a tweet, love?
I don't think that was it.
Okay.
So.
Well, we know that you guys tweet us throughout the week, and we're so excited. And also, we've started blogging. Hey, yo. I don't know if you know that, but if you go to theStream.tv, go under our Vampire Diaries After Show, you can check all the cool blogs. So our blogs go up every Friday and every Tuesday before 2 p.m. So, yeah, read about it and share with your friends. Any other comments?
No.
We're good?
No, we're
We'll have a safe and happy Halloween, everyone. Eat lots of Snickers because those are my favorite. And
Unless you're allergic to peanuts.
Then don't
yeah,
do that.
don't. They're gonna be like, but Megan told me to. Don't. Okay, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
I just did the bye.